Good morning, this is Dr. Neil Goodman, and I'm making this video today because a lot of my friends have been asking whether or not the LifeVantage TrueScience skincare products could be used for men. And up to this point, I think mostly women have been using them, or at least that's been the focus. But really, men can get a lot of benefit out of these same products. And I actually use all of them, and I'm not embarrassed to say that. So I wanted to make a short little video to show men how they can use the TrueScience skincare products that utilize the NRF2 technology to make their face and their skin look as good as it can possibly look and take years off of their lives. This is in addition to, of course, being on NRF2 activation. So let me begin by showing you the products and how they're used with a brief explanation. First of all, these are the TrueScience skincare products as they come in the skincare kit, and they include 4 products. Let me go ahead and take them out of the case so you can see the products directly. And these last about a month or 2 when you use them. Depends on how much and how often you use the products. But first of all, they include the facial cleanser, which is labeled as number 1, and realize that all these are NRF2 products. The second product is the perfecting lotion, which is labeled number 2. The third product is the eye serum, which is labeled number 3. And the fourth ingredient in the kit is the anti-aging cream. I use all of these products in sequence, and I usually start with the facial cleanser, and I use that as my shaving cream. I use the perfecting lotion afterwards to soothe my face from any shaving irritation that might occur, and essentially use it as an aftershave. It does not contain any alcohol, but it does contain NRF2 products, which are useful because they get into the pores of the skin, especially after shaving, and penetrate deeply. After I do that, I use the eye serum, and I use that below my eyes and above my eyes, as well as along the frown lines of the mouth and on my chin as well. I can also use a little bit on my forehead. And finally, when I complete, I use the anti-aging cream all over my face, including my forehead and, unfortunately, my bald spot. I use it on the top of my head. I also use it on my ears. I use it on my neck. And I use it also on the tops of my hands. So let me show you this in demonstration, each one as I utilize all of these products. Normally when I use these products, I like to have a good coating of water, warm water on the face, and I'll usually pre-wipe my face and moisten it. Or if you've just come out of the shower, that's a great opportunity to have and utilize the moisture that's already in your face. Then I'll utilize the first product, which is the facial cleanser, and I'll put a reasonable application of it in my hand and lather it into the water that's already on my face. And I'll mix it in my hand at first and get it into the beard area, across my face, neck. And it lathers up pretty good if you use a little bit and your face is fairly wet. And then always, of course, you know, men, utilize a nice sharp razor. You don't want a dull one to tear up your face. And then I'll go ahead and I'll shave my face. And really, the shaving cream works very well. It's not a thick lather, but it's more than adequate to give you a nice smooth glide on your skin as you shave. And actually, I like to go against the grain. I get a little closer shave that way. It doesn't seem to cause any problem. There's no drag. And remember now, you're using an NRF2 activated shaving cream here, rather than a soapy shaving cream that might possibly dry your face. So I know I'm also treating my face and desquamating my face and taking off the dead skin layers at the same time. Once I've completed that, I go ahead and rinse my razor, and then I take a washcloth and wipe off the residual shaving cream, facial cleanser, number 1. And really smooth as a baby's bottom. And I know, because that's my field of business, right? All right, well, once I've done that, then I go on and I use the second product, which is the Perfecting Lotion. So the Perfecting Lotion is labeled number 2. And the Perfecting Lotion goes on very easily. It doesn't have much of a smell. I put a liberal amount in my hand and I liberally wipe it all over and wet the area. I get my ears, I get the top of my head, no problem, just rub it in. And then I'll usually allow that some time to dry. Next, after I do that, next I'll use the eye serum. And although it says eye serum, really I use it in other areas. It comes out like this. It comes out fairly thick. It's a thick gel. You don't really need very much. That tube will last you a month and a half. And I'll put it on both of my fingers like this. And then I'll dab a little bit under my eyes. I'll put it on my top of my eyelids. I'll get it in the crow's feet on the side. And women know what I'm talking about. But honestly, men, don't be embarrassed by this. You can use this product too. In fact, my wife keeps stealing my product and we're constantly in a battle for it. So she's got her own box and I've got my own box. Then I'll put it on the frown lines above the mouth, get my cheek. And if I have any left, I'll go ahead and rub it into my forehead as well. So that's the eye serum, and that's going to basically help keep your eyelids shrunken, keep it from being too wrinkly, having your lids overlap your eyes and so forth, which is a nice thing. And then finally, after I've done that, I'll use the anti-aging cream. And this is really fantastic stuff. I mean, this can be applied on all kinds of things, including on children's skin on the face. It can be used for various itchy conditions, but it's just very soothing, very enriching, and of course, anti-aging, which is really what I'm after. So I'll put about 3 or 4 pumps in my hand like that, and I'll take my hands and I'll rub it together, and then I'll make a very liberal application all over, including forehead. I'll get my ears, back of the ears. Those are areas that are subject to sun, and you want to try to soothe that so you can reduce the incidence of burn. I'll get my neck, the front of my neck, all the way down to my chest, and then whatever I have on my hands, I'll go ahead and apply to the back of the hands. And sometimes if you have enough, you can go ahead and do your arms as well. So that's basically it. I use 4 products just like this every day after my shower. It's very soothing, and on top of it, I'm anti-aging myself, and I'm trying to keep my skin and my body in the best condition that I can possibly do, and activating not only from the inside, but activating my cellular health from the outside. And men, take advantage of this.